obviously we have to talk about our brothers and sisters down south in Tanzania. Ni south? Yes. Huku.
East Africa.
East. Me. Wako huko chini. Wako chini yetu. That is all I know. They will never be above us. Never. Anyway, our brothers and sisters in Tanzania are going through it. Now, they were supposed to have their general elections on the 29th of October, but it would turn out, it did not turn out the way they wanted. Now, first of all, the presidential election, the presidential race, Suluhu is running unopposed because her opponents are either in prison or missing. On top of that, there have been a lot of things. So to get to a point where you tell a Christian or a person from Tanzania is now protesting, they took to the streets protesting, burning things down. There's a lot of police presence, a lot of police brutality. They did take a leaf from our book because ile mambo wanafanya huko, Tanzanian police have never. For the longest time, I feel they've always been led by fear. They've always feared the police. Even if you go there, you're just visiting, they never talk politics. They're very cautious, very conservative. So when it gets to a point where such a conservative population has taken to the streets and they're protesting. I saw somebody carrying a ballot box and throwing it in the streets. We saw, unfortunately, Juma Jux's shop was burnt to the ground. Such a beautiful, beautiful shop by the name African Boy. We've seen other businesses that have been affected. Earlier today, or rather this morning, the president did address the nation and say that, please, wananchi wa Tanzania, let us go vote first of all, and then after we vote, we can talk about these things. However, hapo chini akarusha statement ingine very unnecessary. Akasema tusiwe kama viumbe wa Kenya. Nikasema, what do you mean? We are so peaceful. Come look at our streets as we dealt with our person, and we know exactly where we're going to deal with him in 2027. But for you, babes, it's a thing of you've shut down internet access to your country. There are no flights in and out of Tanzania as we're speaking. You've shut down access to social media apps. There's a complete lockdown in Tanzania as we're speaking. Je, huo ni utu? Even international reporters have been barred from entering Tanzania. And I think the closest you can go, maybe uende uko Zanzibar, uanze kuturipotia news from huko on hearsay. There's nobody on ground to actually document what is happening. So hata wewe ukiangalia, are we the drama or is you the drama? And you trying to incite your nation to look for a common enemy in Kenya is diabolic. Deal with your issues first. Realize, first of all, there's no way it is a democracy when I am running unopposed. All the signages, all the signposts, all the billboards in Tanzania campaigning for the elections were all of Mrs. Samia. Girl, them. None of her opponents had even one poster. All of them were her, even helicopters in the air dragging banners of Miss Suluhu or Mrs. Suluhu. So clearly your citizens are not happy. Instead of looking for Kenyans to be the enemy, can you address the problem that is going on? And Tanzanians, you don't have to burn things. We talked about disruption. Make it inconvenient for them. Don't make it a problem for you in the long run. Muliingia airport kufanya nini? Sasa mkikosa ndege, tutafanya nini elections zikiisha? Please, Tanzanians, borrow the right page from our book.
You know, anything a man can do, a woman can do better. That's all I can say, because we have seen dictators in our time, mostly male dictators. We have yet to see a female dictator to this extent. Like, there is no other word for it, allegedly. In my opinion, as daunting as seeing the extremes that she has gone to just to maintain power. Like, can you imagine, you said, chaninge politics, nikue politician. And every single one of her own opposition members, what a treason. Not kitu kidogo ukikohoa vibaya anasema treason, pa. Every single one of them. There were like 12 or is it like 9 people? All of them have been put in prison for the last 2 months. Like, over the last couple of months, unaingishwa tu, unaingishwa tu, unaingishwa tu. And I'm like, girl, okay. So people decided to revolt about that. Akasema, okay. This how you gonna do me? Or you gonna shame me with my internet? Kujeni hapa nionyeshe. Papa! Akazima internet. You're like, huh? Who is passing this? Do you know what? I feel like too many people are borrowing a leaf out of China and I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. Let's stop. These gag orders, these, reduced freedoms of speech and I don't know. I don't understand. Okay? You did a bad job, right? If you did a bad job, you get fired. That's any biashara anywhere. Okay? If you are rawaka, nufanye kazi vibaya, boso kwa mke akwambie, masaa ni ya kwenda home. Are you going to stand there and start telling them, oh, unaanza kungoa cables, unaanza kuvunja vitu? Is that what you're going to do? No, you will leave because, well, you did a bad job, right? And in the same way, politicians need to understand that you are a worker. Wewe ni mfanyikazi wa wananchi wako, okay? And you as a worker for your people, when the people say, you're not cutting it, you ain't cutting it, you either step up or step down. Eh? Hizi mambo zingine hapa za katikati. For what? For what? Tanzania is such a beautiful country. It has been doing so well economically. The infrastructure is looking amazing, especially in Dar es Salaam. You want to take it back? For what? So you can stay in power? Oh, girl, calm down. It's never that serious, all right? Moving on, somebody's actually in trouble. And boy, all those were my opinions of mine. I represent those fully 100%. And as we continue with the spiciness of this situation, yani viungo vya mwili ambavyo watu wanaumia navyo, vingine vinaweza kusolviwa with a little bit of like Salt Bay. Okay, we're going to add some salt and spices to it. And speaking of spices, Ibri TV has a subsidiary company named Tog, and Tog has water, but even more importantly and new to the brand is spices. Yani, we are in our spicy season. As you can see, as I told you yesterday, these spices are available for you. We have everything from beef masala, chicken masala, turmeric. If you want paprika, ndoile pale. I think even tea masala may be there. But any spice you could think of under the sun, they probably have it. We probably have it in stock. And it comes in these packages of 100 grams, but we also have them in smaller packages. And I'm fairly certain that if you wanted even bigger packaging, watakusort. Yani, it's a one-stop shop for all your viungo, all your spices to make your food taste better. And you can catch it at Tog Spices. You can catch Tog Spices or buy Tog Spices through the number 0712066378. I repeat, 0712066378. And as people at Tog Spices like to say, what's the nice interesting catchphrase that we have for Tog Spices?
Tog Spices.
Yes.
Tell me.
There is a very interesting catchphrase for Tog Spices, and I feel like someone should tell you in the back, Uko.
Tutawambia kesho, don't worry about it.
We got you. Either way, catch the spices, get something to flavor your food, flavor your life, flavor your, I don't know, people eat these things and you can use them on your skin as well. So get you some spices from Tog Spices right